What's up, all my fellow speedsters and all my humans throughout the multiverse? It's Kevin here. Welcome back to another reaction on the channel. So today, we're going to be reacting to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7, Episode 4. Last episode, we entered into the 1950s. And that was actually a pretty cool era since the first two episodes were focused around oh crap, I already forgot. Was it 1920s or 1930s New York? So I thought it was kind of cool seeing how everything looks post World War II, since we haven't really seen much of that era in the MCU, and I thought that was kind of cool. Especially like all the different references throughout the controversial parts of history. I kind of liked how they addressed those things, like, racism and sexism, with that interrogation scene. I actually did like that because I felt like it would have been a little weird if they kind of skimmed over that, so I'm glad that they did at least address it. But I also liked what they did with S.H.I.E.L.D. and also with S.H.I.E.L.D.'s history, because they reintroduced Agent Sousa. Sousa, or is it Suso? I have been told that he's a character from Agent Carter, so that's why I don't really know too much about him. I'm thinking maybe after Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ends, I'll probably react to Agent Carter, so maybe it'll fill in the blanks for me. So I hope you guys do enjoy that. So yeah, that was actually very interesting, and even though I haven't watched Agent Carter, I'm assuming that he and Agent Carter were It's been told that they were partners, but I think they were. I don't want to say they were together, but they were close, is what I'm getting the feeling of, because there is that one little scene of him, like, adjusting his hair. So I'm like, were they like a thing or something? I don't know. Oh no, that's just my theory. You guys can tell me in the comments, since I don't really care about spoilers, really. Because Agent Carter, I believe, is actually a pretty short series. Like, it only had like 2 seasons, so I can get through that pretty quickly. So yeah, I have been told that the actress that played Agent Carter will not appear, which is a little disappointing, but it's her decision. And maybe they had scheduling issues, but who knows. It is a little disappointing, as that would have been really cool to see her potentially interact with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I would especially would have been cool to see Gemma's reaction to Agent Carter, as I think like it was established that Gemma was like a huge fan of Agent Carter. Like, there was like this one part, I think it was it season 2 or season 3, where she was like geeking out about a document that was signed by Agent Carter. So I think that would have been cool to see that, but it is what it is. But I'm very curious to see how his character is, because it seems like his character is going to be pretty important if they're going to bring in a character from another Marvel TV series, since this is really the first time we've really had a Marvel 2 TV show. Well, I guess if you want to count the Marvel Netflix shows, so yeah, I guess it isn't the first time that this has happened, but it's been the first time in a long while we've seen 2 Marvel series kind of cross over in a way with Agent Sousa, or Suso. Someone tell me in the comments how to pronounce it, or I'll probably figure it out later in the episode. So I thought that was pretty cool. We got to see some interesting stuff with May and Yo-Yo. It seems like May might be suffering from PTSD, so I'm curious to see how that plays out later on. Same thing goes for Yo-Yo, as her power, she still can't really use her powers that well. So I'm curious to see how that goes. And the episode ended with Coulson getting captured because he was hit by the EMP, which short-circuited him. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to go for people finding out that he's a robot, if they can't start his heart. So that's interesting. I also like the stuff with Deke, as it did bring up his character arc, because in my opinion, Deke has one of the I wouldn't say one of the best character arcs, but I think it's up there for me personally, because Deke's progression, because Deke is actually still a relatively new character. I know he's been around for a little while, because he's been around since season 5, but even still, season 6 was pretty short for me personally, because I wasn't watching it week to week like I am now. So I really liked how they address Deke's progression, how he wasn't the same person that when they first met him in the lighthouse. I thought that was really cool how they mentioned that. And I really liked that scene at the end with Mac and Deke posing as aliens. I thought that was really funny. But yeah, I'm going to keep this little intro talk short. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what's to come from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I'm very curious to see what other time periods we're going to visit. But anyway, this is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7, Episode 4. Let's get right into the reaction. Oh? Oh? Is it a black and white episode? Ooh, I like this. They even got the noir music and everything.
And when it's playing out right in front of you.
What?
There's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, so it looks like this is gonna be like a noir detective type episode.
Started in a fog. His final mission, he delivered a groundbreaking shield device to Howard Stark, kept it from falling into Russian hands, and then
Howard Stark.
Killed. This was the day.
I hope I'm not boring you, buddy.
Yes, Enoch! The boy is back.
It is your right to share and have me listen to your personal.
One of my favorite characters is back. I'm already liking this episode. Man, I love that they brought him back. I would have been so pissed off if we never got to see him again. Oh. Ugh. Yep, there he is. Oh, that's not good. Let me guess, Chronicom? By the ominous music. Ooh! Oh man, if she could use her power, she could race over.
Good news was the package was now in S.H.I.E.L.D.'s possession.
Yeah, he'll be fine. They're not gonna off him this early in the season.
Your call indicates it's time for me to join the team.
No, sorry. I need you to connect me to the Zephyr right now.
Happy to connect you.
Oh, poor Enoch. He just wants to be part of the team again, man. Let him in, man.
My attention is.
Does May know what it is?
Track down Sousa.
Yeah, that's probably the most emotion May has shown so far this
Must be
season.
exciting.
Sounds like him.
What's he like?
A pompous ass.
Big fingers can come off that way. Makes the stuff.
Doesn't surprise me.
I'm actually he's kind of growing on me. He'll probably grow on me more once I watch Agent Carter. Okay.
You're too kind.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, I've seen this cliche. I know how this ends.
Traveling alone is so tedious. It's nice to talk to
Yeah,
someone.
this is a common trope in, that I've seen in noir films. I know how this ends.
Leave the bottle.
So what takes you to Los Angeles?
Betting I can't say the same for you.
Guarantee you that she's a spy.
You see a few people with their faces wiped off their head.
Right now.
Oh. Alright. It's probably that woman that's gonna kill him. Oh crap, it's probably, did they put like cyanide in there or something?
The lounge needs to close for a little while.
Just one little piece of advice.
Yes.
Oh, don't fall for it,
You
man.
need to work on your acting.
Alright, okay, you figure it out.
Your friends
Alright. Okay, alright, Sousa. Ooh. Oh. Coulson? Coulson?
Pardon?
Oh, alright, Daisy!
You again.
Told you we're the good guys.
Alright, Mac.
First, we need to take a little walk outside.
Oh, are they gonna put him on the stuff? Oh, okay, it's a Quinjet, alright.
Seeing my team was a relief. We were at the mercy of history. We had to
Oh, are they gonna take him on the Zephyr?
so he could make his drop. But he knew something wasn't right.
Oh, that's so cool.
Miss Carter.
Real name, Gemma Simmons.
May?
Oh, is she losing her memories or something?
Sorry. I'm fine.
Okay. That's probably more stuff with her later.
You're not yourself.
Here's your scientist, boss.
Is it Malik?
Was that in the report you sent the CIA?
Is it Malik? That's my theory right now. He's gonna recognize
There's a bucket of
Deke.
reasons I shouldn't trust you all, but you did save my life.
With Hydra.
That's when it hit me. Sousa wasn't killed by the Russians.
He was killed by
He was going
Hydra.
to expose Hydra's presence within S.H.I.E.L.D., so they took him out.
Yep.
Who else knew about your meeting with Dr. Linmore? It wouldn't happen to be Malik, would it? Sorry to break it to you.
It is
The kid
Malik.
we let live in
Oh, this
1941
is so cool.
come back to haunt us in 1955.
You sure don't look like a scientist.
Oh, he's really regretting not killing him now.
It had been 2 decades. Maybe that would help Deke
Oh
stay
wait,
alive.
he doesn't know him?
I don't look like a scientist because I'm a salesman.
I mean, he doesn't recognize him?
The door to the
Okay, I
house was
thought.
open, I went in,
Never
and
mind.
Next thing I know, I woke up. Smile, you wouldn't think he'd be so incompetent. Looks like the boss is a little unhappy with you, but
Ooh!
It's a toaster salesman.
Oh, Yo-Yo better step in now.
We have an address for Malik.
They're not.
Maybe Deke's been taken there.
I don't know why I'm so nervous. They're not gonna kill off Deke. I don't buy it. If they do, that's gonna be one bold move.
I don't want it to happen either, but we don't know what impact that will have on history.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna find
I
out.
rode into S.H.I.E.L.D., but I thought it was the fringes. Someone like Malik is hiding.
shot someone that was coming after you.
Oh, Deke, what are you doing, man? It's risky. Whew.
I'm not seeing anything unusual in your
That was
vitals.
one risky move,
Any idea
Deke.
why you may have seemed so disoriented?
I don't know, it just...
And then
They assigned me to a desk job.
Oh man, I love Deke's like
He said
expressions.
that that was the best fit for my skills.
Are you gonna let my boy join now?
The crazy canoe.
He's just so done.
You might be the best friend.
I went to a world where they don't feel, don't have emotions.
Oh,
And now
maybe like some of
I've
that.
lost control of my...
Maybe there's like some radiation or
Anything from
something
that
that
world
affected her or
haunts us.
something.
You also felt this ordinary.
No, listen.
She can feel other people's emotions?
When I felt Sousa's confusion, I felt something else too.
We will let him get near that place.
Oh.
We'll find a way to make the drop for him and figure out the rest after.
Cool.
Okay.
Writing some new history. Copy that.
it's the director's call.
Let's make some waves.
Alright. Let's see what the ripple effects are.
An overwhelming urge. I felt the need to...
To what?
Kill.
to run.
Oh. Oh, that's not good.
Like I said,
And this is where the episode
sometimes
began.
the hero has to die, and there's nothing we get to him before his killer did.
Okay, so we got a little bit more answers with May, so that's alright. I really like that. So does May have like powers now or something? Alright, let's see if they can get to him in time. So he died anyway.
Every book,
Damn it.
but not everything's in the book.
Oh?
The
Oh!
answer to the question, could we get to him?
Okay, they iced him. Alright! Okay, so they're gonna save Sousa, but they kind of faked his death. Okay, this is interesting. Alright. I'm wondering how this is gonna play out later in the season. So is Sousa gonna join the team now? Alright, I wonder where they are now. Or when they are, I should say. Alright. This could be interesting.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Do I really have to answer?
You'd be surprised what I've seen.
Welcome to life after death. I'll tell you all about it.
Yep, he knows it very well.
This plane.
80s?
We'll return in a moment.
Oh no.
What the hell?
Okay, so they're getting their own Chronicom.
by doing exactly.
Alright guys, so that was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7, Episode 4. Easily my favorite episode. I'm a sucker for old noir films. I really liked all the references to like that noir genre, you know, the inner monologue. The music was very accurate. And even that scene with Sousa and the woman was... it's a very common trope that I've seen in noir films, and I thought that was actually kind of cool. And I actually did pick that up in the reaction, but then I actually started to think about it in our previous episode, when they zoom in on Coulson's eye, his eye goes from the his typical eye color to gray or white, and I thought that was actually I didn't think much of it, but then once they showed that in the previously on. I'm like, oh, okay, so it was a little, so it was hinting at it, and I thought that was actually a little cool detail, and Sousa's now part of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I'm actually very excited now. I don't know much about his character, but I really like him, and I'm very interested to see what time period they are. I didn't recognize the music, so I'm gonna guess either 70s or 80s. My money's gonna be on 80s, but someone tell me in the comments if somebody recognizes that song. But yeah, it was cool to see Wilford Malik again. Of course, it's a different actor because, you know, he's older now. But I thought that was cool, and it was cool how they ended that with the Chronicom helping out Malik, it seems like. So my theory is he's going to assist him, tell him everything about the future, or he's going to replace him, like he's going to steal his face and everything, and become a head of Hydra or something. I'm not sure, but I'm very curious to see how that all plays out. And I'm glad we actually got a few answers with what's going on with May. So, maybe her being that little dimension when she was fighting Isa and the other hooded figures, it kind of messed with her body and mind, and now she can suddenly feel other people's emotions. And I thought that was actually kind of interesting. So, in a weird way, May has powers now. So, that's very interesting. So, I'm wondering if they're going to play around with that later on. We still have nothing on Yo-Yo yet. They'll probably explain some, or not explain, but develop that later on. So I'm very curious to see that, and I'm upset. My boy Enoch keeps getting left behind. I want my boy back. Okay, Enoch is one of my favorite characters. Okay. Also, where's Fitz? Oh yeah, I know they explained that they can't keep Fitz and Simmons together because they scan their minds, so they'll probably know what happened. But I'm curious to see what we'll see Fitz again, because in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7 poster, he is on there. So I'm very curious to see what happens to him. Oh god, my sinuses are acting up again. But yeah, I'm glad that they got Sousa in the fold. I'm very curious to see how that dynamic changes. It kind of reminds me when they brought Amaya. If you remember from Legends, they got Amaya the Vixen from the past to join the team, and I thought that was actually really cool how they did that. So it kind of reminds me of that. So I'm very curious to see how Sousa will fit in with the rest of the agents. And I wonder, I actually kind of want to see a scene of him like going to different time periods, maybe when they go to present time, see his reaction, how everything's developed, like how people have developed socially and technology, and I would really like to see that. So yeah, that was a really, really good episode. Definitely my favorite so far. We got a little bit more development with Deke's character, and it looks like Deke and Yo-Yo are going to be down with changing history. I'm very curious to see what types of changes they will make, and also what other time periods. Still hasn't been confirmed yet, but my money's on 80s. I'm wondering if we'll see because I think in one of the trailers they did show the Triskelion getting destroyed, so I'm wondering if we will meet up in 2014 with Winter Soldier. If so, that would be kind of cool. I also think it would be cool if they somehow made it so maybe they meet up in a time period during a past seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, let's say they travel to 2015 or something, 2014, during Season 1 or Season 2 or something. I think that would be pretty cool, since Hydra was still pretty heavy in Season 1, definitely, and I think Hydra kind of has always been there, but Hydra was really prominent in Season 3 and Season 1, and a little bit in Season 5, but not really. So I'm wondering if we will travel to those time periods in Agents of Shield. Because that would be pretty cool in my opinion. Like, let's say they meet their up with their past selves. That would be pretty cool. In my opinion, like let's say Daisy meets Sky. That would be really cool in my opinion, and I would love to see that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, definitely my favorite episode. Enoch keeps getting the short end of the stick, and I'm really hoping that he rejoins the team. And I'm still wondering where Fitz is. I'm hoping that he will join up with the team later on, but hopefully not too late, because I would really like to see him come back before, because I don't want him to show up for only like a few episodes. I want to see him like at least in 5 episodes, but we'll see, because I think there's like season 6, it's gonna be 13 episodes, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, nothing else to discuss. Definitely my favorite episode, and tell you guys what your guys' thoughts on the episode, and what are your theories for the season going forward, and yeah, and give me all your theories down in the comments. I'd like to get that discussion going, and yeah. So a little bit more updates. I am working on my Patreon stuff with some full-length reactions for you guys. For some of my other reactions, like Stargirl, for example, my recent Stargirl episode is probably the most choppy reaction I've ever made, because WB has always been very strict on copyright, so I wanted to cut out as much footage as possible. So I'll probably leave some of the first reactions unlocked. I'm not too sure. I'll see. I'll try to include more footage, but I really don't want to. I'm still, because I don't want to get any more copyright claims or copyright strikes, but we'll see how it works. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Disney and Marvel have been a little bit more lenient with copyright as long as it's within 10 minutes, so we'll see how that works. I have gotten, like, I think 2 copyright claims on 2 Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reactions, but I was able to fix it relatively easily, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, guys, so I have decided throughout the reaction that I will definitely be checking out Agent Carter after Season 7 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so definitely expect that. Also, Fridays, I don't have anything down, so if you guys have any show suggestions, post it in the comments section. I will mainly be using Fridays now to put in video suggestions on just anything, like reactions, videos. Like, for example, I'll put the comment up on the screen as an example. It's a ranking video. I did do 2 Arrow ranking videos, I think a couple years ago. It was either last year or the year before that, I can't remember. But I'm down to do those type of videos, and any other types of videos you want me to do. Like I said, post in the comments or on the discussion tab on the channel. I don't know why I pointed over there. But yeah, like I said, I'm down to do more reactions. So yeah. Saturdays, I've gotten a little busier on Saturdays, but my schedule has opened up a lot more, so I'll have a lot more time to do movie reactions. So yeah, I will be bringing movie reactions back. I just want to take a little break, and I don't know. I have been thinking whether I want to do videos on Sundays, just because Sundays I have most time on Sundays. So we'll see. I'll keep dropping little updates at the end of my reactions to keep you guys updated. But yeah, guys, like I said, what were your guys' thoughts on the video, on the reaction, and on the episode itself? Post in comments, like I said, to keep the discussion going. And yeah, I'm gonna end it right here, guys. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.